to start building your own path to success. Whether it's turning your passion into a project or changing Memphis for the better, we're here to connect you with the knowledge and motivation to get it done.
So plug in, press play, and let's get inspired together. This is the bridge where your future starts now. I'm one of your episode's hosts. Hello, brothers. I'm RJ. I'm here with
Jamie.
And Stone.
Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Oh, hello. I'm Sumo, the artist, known as Johnny Music, local artist, entrepreneur, business owner, musician, everything. For sure.
So, first question, how did you just get into music production and just the music industry in general?
I started in music. Well, my personal story is my brother died in 2019, so I sang at his funeral service, and that joint was like, it was very life-changing. And, like, I grew up singing my whole life, but that day, like, my uncle saw me, and he saw something in me, and he recorded my first album. He kind of just, like, he was like, wow, that, we know you could sing, but that was, like, pretty different. And so he kind of just wanted to pull out of me, like, more of my voice.
So you started off in church?
Kind of, sort of. I did grow up singing in church, not like consistently all the time, but I did, yeah, sometimes. Mm-hmm.
So, like, what do you like most about music in general? Like,
I really like that music is a healing tool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a sound therapist too, so I understand music from like a standpoint of using it to kind of like heal your body, your mind, your cells and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, would you say that music has been a part of your life, like a part of your whole life since you've been growing up?
Yep, I grew up listening to all genres of music. Like, I was heavy on SoundCloud because I like the fact that you could find undiscovered people on there. So I was heavy on, like, finding music nobody else was listening to. Yeah.
So, what's been, like, your come-up story, as in, like, just getting known in the music industry?
Well, I wasn't really known as a musician in Memphis, like, starting off. I'm an artist, so I paint for a living, and I was known as a painter. Like, I design clothes, I paint on clothes, and I do fashion. I came up doing, like, almost, I ain't gonna say every, but a lot of fashion shows in the city at one time. I was, like, in most of them, just getting my name out there. I vend a lot, like, selling my artwork, selling my clothes and stuff. That's really how I started off. Like, most people know me as Sumo the artist. And music kind of just came from, like, another form of art. That's how I look at it. Yep.
when you like what kind of feeling do you get from like singing?
Singing, what feeling do I get? Sometimes, like, it depends on the song, I guess. Because, certain, like, songs can pull out certain feelings. But overall, singing just make me feel heard. Because, like, I look at art like a different, like, painting to me is a communication. So I look at it as, like, another way somebody could see me, but I'm just using a paintbrush, you know what I'm saying?
So it's like storytelling almost.
Yeah, when I sing, I love being heard through, like, if you paying attention to the lyrics or if the rhythm gets you, like, I just like the fact that, it's a way to be seen and heard, yep.
So, who are some of your influences in art and music?
In art and music? I'm into, like, jazz. I like Robert Glasper's and, of course, the Jill Scotts. It's this singer named Leah Warfield. I don't really know how well known she is, but I love her voice. It's real, like, sultry. I like raw stuff. Nina Simone, I like how raw her voice is, like, bluesy kind of. I consider myself a blue jazz singer, and that's, like, a genre I literally made up. So it's just a mix of blues and jazz and, like, that middle ground. Because, with blues, it's like there's no clear line on, like, what's too raw with blues. And then with jazz, it's like a very controlled rawness. So I just like the mix of both of them. Mm-hmm. But art influences, when I first started painting on clothes, like, I was heavy into splatter. So I used to study Jackson Pollock, and, like, all he do is splatter work. But it taught me how to, like, have like wrist control when I paint and like know how to do certain stuff a certain way and stuff like that. So that was a heavy influence for me when I was in college.
So, which one would you say had a bigger impact on your life? Being an artist or music?
From the level I guess that I'm at right now, I could say art, because that's like where I found myself in community too. Like I'm real big on doing stuff for my community, and I've been blessed to like use my art to reach people longer than I have with my music. But I only hope my music is the same thing. I only been doing music like full time like 4.5 years, but I've been doing art full time like 10 years. So I started in high school. Yeah.
You ever think about like combining the two and making like merch?
Yeah, I do
something
that.
like
Actually, I do that. Yep.
Wow.
I combine art and music in everything I do. Like, I host events, I curate art gallery shows, and most of them are like curated towards stimulating you some kind of way. So it's probably gonna be the visuals and the sound most of the time. I play a lot of acoustic instruments. So, like, as far as sound therapy, I use instruments live. Just to, like, it's meditation, just different, to bring different feelings and stuff to the crowd. So I mix the two very often, yeah. It's kind of natural for me.
So, like, what kind of artist would you say you are, if you could, like, categorize it?
Intentional is the word. Like, my art business is called This Is Intentional. So just an intentional artist. I just want to make sure everything is, like, felt, like I said, being felt and heard. Because, you know, you can use art and you don't have to have words. So, and then with music being like an art form with words, I just see it as like, I don't know. I feel like a magician sometimes. I can pick what I want to do and just make it work for me. So, yeah, just an overall intentional artist. Yeah, because I teach intention, like, I teach art classes to all ages and stuff like that. So, just teaching other people that you are artists yourself.
Yeah. If you could explain yourself in 3 words, what would it be? I know that's a hard question.
No, this cliche, because I already said it. This is intentional. Really, like,
That's cool.
yeah, I really don't stray away from that because it's everything I'm about.
Yeah.
Are you originally from Memphis?
Originally, I was born in Georgia.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then,
what city?
Atlanta, but I'm not from Atlanta. I'm straight up from Memphis. No, I've been in Memphis my whole life. Like, most of my family from Louisiana, so I got like very rich connection to my family there too. But I've been in Memphis my whole life. Yeah.
What do you like most about Memphis, like the community here?
I like the diversity, like just everything: food, people, culture, like art, music, especially music. I just love that Memphis is like a melting pot of everything.
Yeah, I feel like it's especially good for music and art too.
Yeah.
Just, like,
I
all
was
of
going
it.
to say that, like, with Memphis being so known for, like, music and
Yeah.
stuff like that, do you think that, like, influenced you, like, on your path to becoming an artist?
Absolutely. So as a musician, I've been on tour twice, and these are like both 2 self-produced tours. Like, I got local grants for them and everything. And so when you leave the city and tell people you from Memphis, like, your value go up. Like, I feel like when you in Memphis, if you never leave, you don't actually know that. Because, you know, we just here all the time. We used to the city. We used to each other. But when you leave Memphis, like, people look at you like, what, you from Memphis? Like, it's such a big deal. So being on tour and, like, sharing my music and telling people, like, you know, I represent a Memphis sound. And like you said, it's so known somewhere. It just showed the variety. Because, I mean, like, I don't consider myself a rapper. I can rap if I want to. But, like, to be from Memphis and go somewhere and I'm not rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that people get to see how different Memphis is.
You know, like,
Because most people see Memphis as a place where you don't want to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's
a place
like,
you want to get out of.
it's just because this was, like, broadcasted.
Yeah.
It's like, unless you leave and show people that's not here, they not gonna know. And if they come, they either gonna, like, find people like you know, like us, to where they gonna get this experience, or they gonna come as a tourist and they just gonna get what everybody else get. Yeah.
So you mentioned you you sang at your brother's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that still like influences you like to this day? Like do you still like
Heck yeah.
look at that? Like,
I always I love talking about my brother and just like showing people grief. Like it never ends. You know what I'm saying? That's like an everyday thing, and I'm able to channel my grief in so many ways. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing that happened. It's so many different levels of grief in life. Anything could happen to you, and it could be a level of grief.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's an everyday process, and I definitely put that in my music like all day. I got a whole album called Transmute, and it's just about like transmuting your feelings and getting it out really.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind me asking,
Mhm.
like, was your brother, was he like a musician or like an artist or anything like that?
My brother could draw. Like growing up, I really didn't start. I wasn't doing art like I say when he was. Like when we were younger, he was drawing. I wasn't doing that yet,
Mm-hmm.
and he used to draw. And I'd be like, I'll never be able to do that. And now when I do stuff, I feel his energy so much. It's like, I watched you doing this, and now I'm doing it, I ain't even thinking about it. And I used to think I couldn't do this. But, like, he wasn't no musician or nothing like that. My brother liked music, but nah, he wasn't no musician. I'm just laughing in my head. Like, he was not a rapper. Mm-mm.
Do you have a favorite like art piece?
Of my own?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
And does it have a name?
Do I have a favorite piece? I'm thinking about like all the years I've been painting. Do I have a favorite piece? That's a crazy question. Wow. Okay, I guess I made this table. I paint everything. Like if I can touch it, I paint it. That's what I tell people. So I made this custom table. This like my friend bought this at his house now. But this one of my favorite pieces. It's called the Oracle.
It's called the what?
The Oracle.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wait, what is it?
It's a glass table. It's like kind of low to the ground like this, but it's really big, and I painted it like all the colors, so they kind of like rainbowed into each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then the brim is like a bunch of crystals that I broke up and like glued all the way around it. Yeah, I can show y'all the picture too.
Going along with that, what's like, or if you can choose, what's like your favorite album that you've made so far, or favorite song?
I was about to say I put out 2 albums so far, a mixtape, some singles. My favorite song right now of my own. Can I do like top 3?
Yeah, your top 3.
Okay. My favorite song is probably Trees. I recorded that in Los Angeles. And my second favorite is The Everlasting Ritual. That's new. I submitted like to the Tiny Desk contest, so that was a song I did live for that. And then the third song of mine, it's Sunrise. Cause this is a producer. This is my producer. Look, I love saying that. But he made the beat, and it's his song featuring me, and it's just about every time we play it, people be like, they get stuck on the beat, and folks end up rocking, and it be like every time. But those top 3.
So like, when you saying like grief, you
Mhm.
like one of your like inspirations and like it inspires you to do stuff. What other emotions do you like see in your music or in your art?
What other emotions? All of them, like anything you could feel. Like the album Transmute, it's what did I say? It's like alternative. It's not like rock. It's not pop or nothing like that. It's almost like kind of trippy sounding, and I feel like I made the album. Like the first song is busy, right? Like it feel like it's a lot going on, but I did that on purpose so that you get in like a togetherness of like what the album is gonna be. So like the first song you listen to, it's like a mix of the feelings of all the songs you about to listen to like individually. So just a lot, yeah. Cause I have features on there, and it's like one of my friends in the background. He sound like your inner thoughts on that joint. So it's like, you know, fear, you might feel stuff that you think about. And it's happiness on there, it's glee. It's like, I have a friend that's playing the trumpet on there, so they could kind of channel, like, you know, the depth of, like, sadness sometimes. And how you can, like, bring it back up based on how he playing it, you know what I'm saying? So really all the feelings.
Remember when I was a little kid, I used to draw and paint.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have like it's like a little paint set. You can still go to the store and get it now. You put a little water in it.
Yeah.
And you can draw
Like the
it.
white joints.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like with all the different colors.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I used to stop. I just stopped.
When the last time you painted?
I ain't gonna lie. 10 years like 6th grade.
Okay. You know why or you don't know?
I just wasn't interested in another one.
For sure. So do you like create any other way? Well, you said photography too, but like
Yeah.
do you still draw at all or no?
No, I don't.
Okay. It's cool.
I have a question.
Mhm.
You could collab with any like musical artist, like living
Mhm.
or dead. Like
Mhm.
who would it be?
It's a girl named Green Tea Pang. I don't even know if people don't. She in the UK. She not even here. But Green Tea Pang, Peng. I love her music. It's real vibey. Mhm. Yep.
Well, what instruments can you play? I wanted to ask you that earlier.
Right now, I just play acoustic. So I play, called the ocean drum, and I
Okay.
play like rain stick. I play instruments that sound like the earth
Okay.
right now. I want to learn more stuff. I want to learn how to play the bass. I got very little knowledge on the piano because he be producing and I be thinking I'm learning something. But I don't know yet. I'm not there yet.
Piano,
But yeah.
the piano and any instrument you gotta blow in, those are the hardest instruments to play.
Okay. Anything I gotta blow in. Oh, what's that thing called? The big, and it's like,
The cello?
no, not a cello. What a didgeridoo. Yes, I want one of them so bad. Literally stuff that sound like the earth, y'all. It's like a vibration rumble or something. But you gotta blow into it, and it do take crazy breath. Yeah. But I like instruments that's like you can make them. I know you can make everything, but I mean like ones that are, I guess, easier to make the other ones. Mm-hmm.
Do you think like vibrational frequencies are like important to like people's mood? Because like I hear a lot of people talk about frequencies, how it like affects people's brains and stuff like that.
Yep, definitely so. Like Hertz, Hertz, that's the same thing. Certain ones, they just do different things to certain energy points in your body, which is also known as like chakras and stuff.
Yeah. So
Yep.
do you use that like in your music at all? Like do you ever think about that?
Yep, like when I teach color therapy, I teach it through the chakras mostly, and like how to channel that. Or when he make beats, like he'll intentionally put it in a certain frequency before like he even start making the beat. And so by the time I'm recording on it, like I'm really just in a zoned out meditation state almost because of the beat he already made.
I find that really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
It's powerful for
so
sure.
like, would you say that like that kind of like besides like how would I say like the emotion that you feel in the song, like
Yep.
how would that like that frequency, like
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out how to explain it.
I'm trying to say like, because some people are more like musically inclined than other people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like different songs with like different beats, they get like different vibes.
Right, and they might not know why.
You said what?
They might not know why.
Yeah.
Some people are not aware, so they don't. But everybody could feel like this song made me feel low, or this song made me happy. Like people just don't be knowing what they mean sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's for sure real though. I think my music pretty uplifting. I don't really have no low energy songs. No, I'm pretty intentional about that. But yeah, my music is pretty uplifting, I would say.
I don't like this being a sad song. Anything that's gonna make me get my feelings, I don't want to listen to it.
What's your favorite? Like,
running from?
I'm not running from nothing. I'm just trying to stay happy. I like upbeat type of music.
for sure. Is there any slow songs you like?
Well, I mean, I grew up with my grandparents,
Mhm.
and I remember every day she would pick me up from school. She had a radio on Soul Train.
Ah, this real.
So I would grow up listening to like I collect albums and records
Okay.
as well.
This
I
real.
think my favorite like slow song type of artist like Sam Cooke.
That's a good favorite.
Yeah.
It's classic for sure.
If you had to give like one piece of advice to like up and coming artists who are like our age,
Mhm.
like what would it be?
Never turn on yourself. Like people could turn on you. Like I'm not even speaking like on people with specific situations. Like life could turn on you. You know what I'm saying? But just if you solid in yourself and what you believe in, like that should be a good foundation. God is a great foundation, but like find God within yourself, whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever that means, because people got different whatever that means for them, and it's real. Like if you got some type of foundation to where you not gonna fold on you, like you'll make it. Because the better you get at what you're doing, the higher you go. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more struggles and more stuff trying to like just challenge you to see if you're really not gonna fold on yourself. And I done lived through that now, so it's like it's definitely a thing.
So, like, on this podcast, we can have like a lot of moments where people talk about how like they story, like their life story,
Mhm.
and certain moments of it like impact their life. So, what moment in your life do you think like most made you find yourself? Like, what moment in your life helped you find yourself the most?
Definitely when my brother died, like that was just like my best friend and a part of me, you know what I'm saying, kind of went with that. Just that really shifted my whole life. Like just little stuff, realizing like, you think your siblings, you gonna grow up with them, we gonna be old, all this. So that really shifted my life on a major level.
Change
And absolutely. And then 2 weeks ago, I was in a wreck that shifted me again, and that was just like, I'm really here. You know what I'm saying? I had brain damage and stuff, but the last scan I got, it disappeared. So it's like, that's why I said don't fold on yourself. Like if you know your power, like nothing can, it's gonna come, it's gonna try. Stuff gonna try to slow you down. And slow downs are good too, because direct, like I physically had to like slow down for 2 weeks straight and just heal myself. So yep. But that was so recent that it definitely changed my life. Yes.
I feel like that is that's a very good piece of advice, like, especially for like us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I feel like sometimes like life be coming at you so fast, especially like when you in high school. Because it's like, it feel like not too long ago I was literally just in middle school, and now I got 2 years left in high school.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people need little things stress them out they shouldn't.
That's true too.
Definitely, because like some things you just need to let go. Because stuff gonna happen.
It's healthy. I always say it's healthy. Like not holding on to stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that stuff be connected to your body. You could like get sick holding on to stuff in your gut. Just energy, people, all that. Yep, it's true.
I have a question. So what, like, so you seem like a very, not, how do I word this? I was about to say you seem like a very emotional person, but like,
It's
you seem
cool.
like
I'm emotionally
things
aware.
that you do, you seem like emotionally intelligent.
Thank you.
So how, like, or what emotion do you think is the most impactful, like, to just well-being in general?
I was going to say breath work. I don't even know if this an emotion, but like breathing. Like you can breathe through anything, you can change your life. Like, yeah, just breath work. And as a person that like teach mindfulness and through art and color and stuff, just breath work and like knowing when to take a pause and breathe, like through anything. y'all in school doing presentations. I don't know what y'all do. Whatever be going on, if you can breathe, like you could just slow everything down and then get back to yourself at any time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I definitely struggle with that a lot just in my everyday life.
For sure.
You just gotta like slow it down and think
Yeah.
about it before you like react to things.
Yeah, because you asked me which emotion. I'm like, if you can breathe, you control all your emotions.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that Mr. Boyland tell us a lot. He like,
It's real.
if you can control your emotions, you can control everything around you.
Yeah. Because then it's like you showing yourself your power.
I struggle with that. I ain't gonna lie. Because I tend to lash out on anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I don't know. I just always been like that, though. I just always been a try me, I'm gonna show you type of person.
Have you ever tried breathing?
Yeah, but
sure.
it don't work every single time.
No, I feel that too.
Because everybody got a limit to like break
That's true.
down.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. Definitely keep breathing. Especially when it get harder. Even heavy breaths, like whatever. Just let it out.
I feel like I need to like practice that, especially as like, cause I'm an athlete.
Mhm.
So it's like sometimes in certain moments of the game, like for like you down 2 points with like a minute left on the clock, it's just like it can get to you sometimes. So you just gotta take a breath and then just see the game for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Thank y'all
I've
for
learned a lot
having me.
from this conversation, actually.
Thank you so
I know,
much.
actually.
I appreciate all y'all questions. Thank you so much.
And that is a wrap. So after that was great.
Thank y'all.
So
It was so
after
fun.
our podcast, we always have like a post conversation
Okay.
because there's always like topics that come up within the podcast that they could have been like expansion on,
Mm-hmm.
but like the general public might not be able to hear like,
Right.
the post conversation, but we could talk about it.
It's really
Like how you were saying, like I've always been the type of person that's like try me and find out. I kind of could get that from you. Like since I've been knowing you, you calm down like a lot. As Miss Ginger would say, you used to be squirrely. I ain't gonna call you squirrely, but I see the maturity in you, and that's why I asked you earlier when you like, I don't listen to sad songs, and I was like, well, what are you running from?
Mm-hmm.
Most times when we can't control our emotions in a non-negative way, it's because we're running from something. Like we don't want to come to grips with something. And the hardest thing in life to me is knowing who you are. Throughout your whole life, everything else has been decided for you. Even your name. You didn't even name yourself. So where you went to school, if you believe in any type of deity, sometimes the dietary restrictions, all of that stuff, the clothes that you wear,